Florida Department of Health rationing care for the state's sickest, most disabled children with chronic conditions like HIV, autism, blindness, and facial deformities by cutting enrollment to its Children's Medical Services program. This news following last year's ruling by a federal court that Florida had already been underfunding CMS in violation of federal law. Since the ruling, additional budget cuts have created a hole so big 9,000 children have been purged from the system. And Governor Scott is proposing 109 doctors, nurses, and caseworkers also be cut. Hialeah Senator Rene Garcia admitting the cuts are in a cost-cutting effort. This in a year when the projected state surplus is over $630 million. Child health care advocates are outraged, citing the governor's proposed $1 billion tax cut for corporations. The Miami Herald reporting, in a strongly worded letter to state health administrators, at least 14 medical directors or assistant directors from throughout Florida say recent changes to the Children's Medical Services program risk diluting the medical care for thousands of children. CMS, already with a waiting list of over 21,000 eligible children, was once a model for the rest of the country, providing health care for children with all types of disabilities. But the cost of running the program has drawn the attention of lawmakers who've been slashing the budget since 2011 when Governor Scott first took office. The health department's chief financial officer stating they had no choice but to make the cuts after the legislature voted to require a new screening tool to qualify for the program, saying, quote, "Rulemaking is really a legislative process. It's delegated to the executive branch." The governor denying there'll be any children affected by the cuts, saying there'll be absolutely no interruption of services. And Senate President Andy Gardner has ordered a full briefing, saying there's always two sides to the story. Meanwhile, although an administrative law judge has ordered CMS to immediately cease using the screening tool, no additional children have been added to the program since September 22nd of this year. This has been From the Desk of, and I'm Enrique Beloira.